Hi, I'm Jennifer Moon, licensed professional counselor and certified professional counselor supervisor. I wanted to share with you today a technique that I've used with lots of patients that they find very, very helpful. This technique is geared towards patients who tend to be perfectionists, who tend to overbook themselves, they're overachievers, and this allows them to balance their time in a day with their priorities. So the worksheet has a list that they can list up to 6 priorities. They don't have to be in any sort of order, but if you can definitely at least get them on paper. The second section of this is a circle. It's got 6 4-hour segments. If they can fill out a typical day as possible, make sure to include sleep, make sure to include transportation time, time spent on the phone, time spent on Facebook, time spent with family, and then use the list compared to the circle in order to see what is matching and what isn't. Once they can identify where there's some certain areas that they can maybe let go of some time or where they need to add in some time, it can also be a great way to figure out what is and is no longer a priority. They may be spending time on things that are no longer a priority to them, or things that don't need to be a priority right now. That's where the third segment of the worksheet comes in. The third segment is how do they want to spend their time? So it's another circle where they can plan how they want to spend their time. This is going to be, again, to match the priorities. It's also important to differentiate with the patients if this is a time of how long this is going to last. So if this is a time period where they need to be, let's say they're accountants and they need to be prepping taxes and they're going to be spending 10, 12 hours a day at work, that's fine. That's not a problem. But to make sure that that circle changes when tax season is over. So it can be a great way to help patients figure out what is their priority, how are they spending their time, and does it balance with that? If it's not matching up, they tend to feel out of balance with their life. It can also be where they don't need to be spending as much time on certain things as they think they do. So can't wait to hear positive feedback on how this has worked for you or maybe your clients. Leave any feedback or comments on my page on the website, www.petrichorcounseling.com. Thanks.